Hey friends, welcome to chemistry class. And today we'll be looking at the topic, balancing chemical equations. But before now, we've talked about how to represent elements in symbols. And at the same time, we also look at how to count the number of atoms in a molecule of a compound. And today we'll be applying all we have learned so far in the topic, balancing chemical equation. And when we talk about an equation, what is it all about a chemical equation? In a chemical equation, we have what we call the reactant side, which is always on the left side of the arrow. And then we have what we also call the product side. And the product side is always on the right side of the arrow. What does the arrow actually signify? The arrow tells the direction in which the reaction is going. This means this type of reaction cannot be reversed, and that is what the single arrow is indicating. And today we want to look at how do we know if our equation that we have is actually balanced. When you look at this balanced seesaw, you will notice on this end we have nitrogen, on this other end we have hydrogen, and at this point it's balanced because we don't have any values written on this yet. So we want to look at it on the reactant side. The molecules that are here, the nitrogen and the hydrogen, and the molecule on the product as well, which is the ammonia, as you can see. How do we ensure the number of nitrogen we have here is similar to the number of nitrogen we have in ammonia, and the number of hydrogen molecule having is similar to the one in the ammonia molecule? All we just need to do is to count. Now let's start. On this reactant side, my nitrogen is 2. So I'm having 2 atoms of nitrogen here. But on this part, if you look at the formula, I only have 1 atom of nitrogen, meaning that nitrogen is not balanced. So how do I balance nitrogen? Since I have 2 of it here, all I need to do is to come down here and increase the number to 2. Oh, good. Nitrogen is 2, but because of this 0, I need to also do something and increase it to 1. In this case, if I multiply 2 atoms of nitrogen by 1, I have 2 nitrogen, right? Good. Now I come this way. I'm having 2 atoms of nitrogen as well. So meaning that nitrogen is balanced. Let's go to hydrogen. And that, you can see, our scale is not yet balanced. And that is why you are having this seesaw sliding to the other way. Now let's look at hydrogen. Hydrogen here, I'm having 2 atoms. But coming to the product side, you multiply these 3 atoms of hydrogen by 2 on the coefficient. That gives 6. And here I'm having 2, so it's not balanced. How do I ensure the hydrogen on the reactant side is also 6 in number? All I need to do now is to increase the number of the coefficients to 3. Then we multiply 2 multiplied by 3, that gives 6. You come to this side as well, 3 atoms of hydrogen multiplied by the 2 coefficients, that gives 6. And this shows that the whole equation is balanced. Now let's look at example 2. And example 2 is all about separation of water. Now how do we balance this equation? Don't forget, I said on the right side of my arrow, you have your products, and we have hydrogen and oxygen. Then on the left side of the arrow, you have the reactant, and in this case is water. Now let's count together. How many hydrogen can you see here? 2. That's good. Now you come here. How many hydrogen can we see here? 2. Very good. So we increase the coefficient. We increase the coefficient 1. So showing that your hydrogen is 2. And here as well, the atoms of hydrogen is 2. Now let's come to oxygen. How many oxygen can you see here? 2. But on this side, we have 1 oxygen. It's not balanced. How do I balance it? Well, increase the coefficient here by 2. Oxygen here is 2. I increase this. Oxygen here is 2. But something has happened along the way. And what is that? Our hydrogen. What is the number of atoms of hydrogen here now? 4. Very good. 2 multiplied by 2 gives 4. But coming here on the product side, I'm still having 2 hydrogen, which is wrong. So what do? I increase this by 1, making 2. So in total, on the reactant side, I have 4 atoms of hydrogen when you multiply. I have 2 atoms of oxygen. Then I come to the product side, 4 atoms of hydrogen and 2 atoms of oxygen. And this shows that, of course, balancing of the equation has taken place. Thank you and see you in the next class.